Good morning, my loves. I figured for this Flashback Friday I would do something a little bit different. You know, I talk with my development coach a lot, and I thank him for helping me to just free my spirit and my energy. And I think today, for today's Flashback Friday, I want to talk about flashing back to a time when we had things like when we would have like career day when I was in elementary school. And of course, this was many, many years ago. And I remember a time when we had things like Officer Friendly. And what I want y'all to do for me today is comment down below in the comments about the things that you remember when you were a little kid, when it was involving law enforcement and things like that. And we were taught that the law enforcement was who you were supposed to be able to go to if anything was wrong, anything was happening, anything that was going on. That's who you could go to. And it didn't matter what color you were, it didn't matter what color the officer was. Officer Friendly did not have a color. He just was here to protect us. And that's the one thing that I was taught, is that the law enforcement was here to protect us. I don't care whether it was a police officer or a security officer. We were taught that when we saw that uniform and a badge, that this is who was here to protect us. And now we live in a time where that's not so much the case. And it's very disheartening for me. But I do know I have many friends that are police officers. We have family members that are police officers, and people that we just know and things like that. And we know that it's not everybody. We know that this is not a situation where we can put this on everybody. But we also have to take into account that everyone must be accountable for their actions. And that's basically where this lies. I posted yesterday about what I call my sacred six. My six grandsons, my six little black grandsons, and how what they are going to be facing which is actually even worse than what we're facing, hopefully, but that's what we're hoping to make change of. That's what all of this is about. We just need for those that are sworn to uphold the law and protect us to do just that. That's primarily what this is all about. We need for everyone to stand in where they're supposed to be standing. We need everybody to do what it is they're supposed to be doing. And while we know that it basically it flows down in a lot of cases, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, it's not everybody. It's not. And I want all of those that I know and love, and those that, like I said, know and love the 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 family members and friends and those that they know are trying to do the right thing, to continue to pray. We need prayer more than anything else, y'all. And I know everybody's frustrated and upset and everything. And I know it has gotten to be very overwhelming. I mean, I'm at the point where I almost don't even want to be on social media because it's so overwhelming. It is so overwhelming. And a lot of my people that I watch and communicate with every day on social media, a lot of people are just having to take a break. And I'm actually trying really hard to just kind of stay focused and stay in this moment. But what I want everyone to do, if you will, we need all the prayer we can get. We need all the focus we can get. We need to pray for our leaders. I know here in Atlanta, our mayor going so hard. I mean, it ain't even funny. I mean, I super applaud her and all her efforts, and the other mayors around the country, governors, police chiefs, people who are those that are out there trying to lock arms with people, saying that I stand with you. Please know, love, and appreciate those people. And it's not everybody. But what has to happen is you have to get some of these rats out of this race. And truly, them bad apples, because one thing I've learned, even just in a regular workforce, if there is one link in the chain, one link that's causing us a problem, that's causing a problem, then it's going to break down the strength of the entire chain. So what we're looking at here is fixing the problem. We can't overlook anything. We can't all of this, well, I want people want people to, well, you supposed to just stand with us regardless to what, if we all in blue and we got to stand together. No, that's some BS. That's some BS. And if you know somebody that's wrong and you see somebody that's wrong, they're doing something wrong, wrong is wrong. It ain't about the loyalty to the brothers and sisters in blue. If you see your people doing something wrong, I don't care if it's my family member. If you wrong, you wrong. And that's just all it is to that. So there's no justification. Nobody gets supplication. Nobody gets sympathy. Nobody gets none of that. Nobody makes excuses. You know, I'm a black woman in America, and what I do know is that nobody has made any excuses. Nobody has made any allowance for anything that I've ever gotten. Nobody. So guess what? If I got to be accountable for what it is that I do and be responsible for what comes out of my mouth, how it is that I dress, how I present myself to the world, then those that are sworn to do certain things and uphold certain laws, and you know, you got a certain role that you got to fill, I'm going to need you to do the same thing. Everybody has to be accountable. Everybody. I've taught my children that. I teach my grandsons that. There are no passes. The world doesn't owe you anything. You don't get validated based off the fact that, oh, well, you know, they went through this, or, you know, this has been that, you know, well, you have to be understanding, be sympathetic to this. Don't nobody else know your situation. Have sympathy with that. Understand the fact that nobody has to stand there and let you do things to them because of the fact that, well, this is what has gone on in the past and in the prior. We all have to be accountable. Everybody. Everybody. Nobody gets a pass. Nobody. Be clear on that. Where we are right now, the climate that we're in, what I want y'all to know is that, guess what? It's unfortunate what has happened. It is very unfortunate, everything that has happened. But I promise you, what it is that we're going through is to bring about greater change. It is to bring about greater change. And we don't want any sacrifices. We definitely don't want any more going forward. We don't want any more. Where it is that we are, y'all, we got to keep pushing. We got to make sure that we are making sure that our kids understand that, guess what? This is the world that we're living in. It is, and it's real out here. It's very real. And you don't have to fall victim to. What I need for you to do is, when they have things that they said need to be happening, you're going to have to take care of what it is that you got to take care of. Bottom line, y'all forgive me. You have to take care of what you got to take care of. And there are no excuses. None. So everybody needs to make sure that they're thinking before we react. You can't just go out there and just do things just on the string. You can't. We have to be accountable. We have to. I want y'all to stand strong. I want y'all to stand firm. I want y'all to keep believing that there is a brighter day. There is. But we got to go through this right here. You know, we got to take, this is like, the world right now is in a gigantic sifter. And what we doing is, you got to shake out. Y'all know what my next word is, right? You got to shake out what we don't need, okay? In order to get what's good. So you can take what's left in that sifter, okay? That's where we at right now. We got to shift the BS. We got to shift the BS. And where it is right now and what we're doing, it's all part of it. It's all part of the process. This thing is bigger than we could have ever imagined. And it's almost like we've moved forward amicably. Well, I won't even say amicably. We've definitely moved forward from the past, but it's almost like things from the past that were unfinished. Because it's almost like we got to a point, but this is like as far as it got. There was more work to be done. And just when they thought that, oh, okay, well, we can, do this right here and, everything will be fine. Nope. You cannot. You cannot. Again, nobody gets a pass anymore. Everybody got to be accountable. Everybody. And it's even bigger than what it is that we got going on. But it is taking all of this to bring about the change that's about to come. I'm telling y'all, this thing is bigger than we could have ever imagined. All of our ancestors, all of our predecessors, everybody's going the what's coming is going to make our leaders, our forefathers, those that went before us, all of those people are going to be so proud of what's about to happen. They don't like what's going on, but what's about to happen, the change that's about to come, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You don't have a choice in the matter. There's no more choices, no more options, no more passes, no more none of that. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. I want y'all to continue to stay strong. I want y'all to continue to stay prayerful. I want y'all to continue to stay focused. I want y'all to stay calm. I want y'all to stay focused on what the goal is, because we are looking for the end game to come off strong. We got to come off strong. The message is definitely clear on what it is that has to happen. It's definitely clear. But all of this has to happen, and we have to go about doing this thing the right way. That's the thing. Don't prove anybody else right by doing the wrong thing. Show them that we are better than that. And I mean we as a whole. I don't mean just we as in color. Because yes, we are tired. Trust me, again, like I said, I'm a black woman. I know what I've been through. I know what I've seen. I know what I've witnessed. But this is so much bigger. I have an appreciation for all of the unity that I see in all of us. It's not just us out there fighting alone. It's some of everybody out there fighting. I done seen every color, every race, every nationality. I've seen everything all over the world. This is not just us fighting. We got others fighting with us. And that's what I'm so grateful for. As a black woman, as a black mother, as a black daughter, as a black sister, a black aunt, I'm so grateful for that. Because I know that my circle has everything in it. I'm not bound by just, people that look like me. I'm so grateful for all of you that are fighting with us. I'm so grateful for all of those that are standing up with us. I'm so grateful for those who are fighting for what's right. All of this stealing and tearing up stuff and looting and breaking stuff, you can miss me with that, because there's no purpose in that. That does not validate what happened to our sacrificial lamb at this point. It doesn't validate anything that has happened. There's no reason for that to have happened. None. But tearing up stores and all that. But again, that's being exposed too, because there's a lot of things that do actually go beyond conspiracy theories that are being put out there. Understand that. But y'all keep praying. Y'all keep pressing. Y'all keep pushing. We're going to get there. We are going to get there. But we just got to do things the right way. We got people that are advocating for us. We got people that are speaking up for us. People that are speaking out for us. People that are putting their jobs on the line. People that are putting their long range careers on the line. Because you got so many more people that's trying to do what's right. It's not just about the political push anymore with some people. With some people. And y'all know who I'm talking about. It's not about that. God gonna charge us for what it is that we do. We're going to be charged with what it is that we do. God ain't finna play with us about this. I need y'all to understand that. This is real. This is very, very, very real. And he watching. If nothing else, that's what we need to be concerned with. Because he sees all, knows all, believe, trust me on this. And what I don't want is to have to answer for that. Be able to sit up and tell God why you did something. Well, because he going to know what your heart was behind it. He going to know what your motive was behind it. It's not going to matter. If you went in it for the right reasons, it ain't going to matter. Love on one another. We have more than enough going on this planet right now. Our world is very, very busy. Very busy. And me, for one, I'm not going to give anybody any reason to come for me and what it is that I'm supposed to be doing or not supposed to be doing. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to speak up. I'm going to get these 6 that I got and any other ones that I see that know me. I have nephews. I have grandnephews. Any of mine. Any of them in my circle. Even if you aren't out there protesting, you get around those that are in your family. Get out there and make your voice known. Let these kids know what it is they do and don't need to be doing. We got to start right there. Our ministry and our church starts right within our own home, our own families. We got to start right there. That's where you can make an impact at. That right there, because you never know how far your impact can take you. You never know. You never know. And guess what? It's not for us to just sit back and just criticize and talk at these kids. We got to talk to them, because this is a lot. This is a whole lot that's going on right now. And I do know that they need some understanding. They need to be able to get a grasp on what it is that's going on. They need to. And they need us. They need our experience. They need us talking to them like we got some sense. If we start with the fact that we got to have some sense, then guess what? Even if they get to a point where they, they're anger or whatever, but if you don't plant them seeds, that's my thing. You got to plant them seeds. You got to have some things in place already. So therefore, when them weeds start popping up in their garden, they can recognize that. And so you have to go and pluck a weed out. You have to pluck a weed right on out. You have to pluck it up, pull it up by the root. Because you can't just go in and feel like, oh, I'm going to cut it off at the top. Because all it's going to do is grow back even bigger and probably multiply. Because a lot of times when you cut it, what you release in the cutting, spreads. We're not here for that no more. We're here for something more. And we here for beauty, for our ashes. We done been through enough. We've been through more than enough. And what I know at this point is, guess what? You come over here, coming for mine, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm cutting everything off. Everything. I'm pulling up all the weeds, weed killer. I'm coming with everything. Because I refuse. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Not mine. Not on my watch. If it's anything that I can do to prevent mine, not on my watch. I suggest you set the time right on yours. Because we are in the fight for not just our lives. We're in the fight for the life of our humanity. Y'all stay strong. Stay focused. Get in the game. It needs you. I pray that you all have a blessed day. I pray that you all are staying as calm as humanly possible. I pray that you all can stay focused. I'm going to talk to y'all later. You all have a very, very blessed Friday. I love y'all. Bye.